Welcome in, everybody. In this video, I'm going to create the angle support using Autodesk Inventor. So as usual, I'm going to go up to New, and then I'm going to use my standard English standard template. I'm going to create that. I'm going to start a 2D sketch on this XY plane. And then I'm going to start with my circles. So I'm just going to draw some random circles. So there's one, there's two. Let me zoom in here. So I made them using the same center point on the origin there. I'm going to dimension the outer one. So the outer one has a dimension of a radius of 0.5. So I'm going to click the circle, and then to get the radius, I'm going to right click, go to dimension type here, and I just click radius. And then I can put in 0.50 for that. Zoom out a little bit. And then for the inner circle, they're giving us a diameter of 0.75. Like so. And then probably what I do is I'm going to draw a line or two lines. So one from here straight off to the right. Let me dimension that. That's going to be, I'm going to go with 1.5 on that. And then I can draw another line from the center point, kind of down at an angle somewhere. Let me turn these both. I'm going to turn them both into construction lines. So I'm going to pick the line, construction line, pick this line, construction line. And then let me dimension this one. Just going to drag it down. That has, probably should have dimensioned the angle first, but anyway, this is 1.75. Now I'm going to dimension from this line and this line. The angle is 30 degrees here, like so. All right, so then I'm going to come in, I'm going to offset these center lines that I made. So I'm going to click this center line here. I'm going to drag, actually I get them both with one shot, so that's a good thing. And they're both the same offset. So this is going to be an offset of 0.10 above it. And then I'm going to click this and drag it down. That's 0.10 below it. But these are going to be not construction lines. So I'm going to select it. I'm going to click the construction line to unconstruction line it, if that makes sense. I want this. I want these to be solid, continuous lines. And then I can draw a line to close these ends off here to here. Wait, I don't want that to be. I want those to be solid lines. So from the end to the end, like that. Then I need to trim out the stuff in the middle. I don't need that. I don't need that or that. That, like so. So we got that kind of a shape going on. Yeah, and then so all I want to do is finish my sketch here. I'm going to extrude this shape here. Let me extrude it symmetric, and that's 0.75 for the distance. Hit OK. All right, so that's kind of step one. And then for step two, what I want to do is I want to go to my XZ plane here, and I want to right click, turn on the visibility of that. Let me make sure that's in the middle. It should be in the middle of this segment here, because what I want to do with that is I want to start a 2D sketch on this plane here, and I'm going to kind of sketch out this kind of shape that's on the end of that that piece there. So it's going to be kind of a rectangle off the corner. Just going to kind of draw a random shape. I'm just going to draw it way out here for now, and then I can dimension it. Here to here is 0. That way I know it's on the end there. Let's see. All right, so this dimension here is 0.25 for that. Then it has a half circle here. So I could just, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use the arc center point. Let me find my center point of that line. So where you see that green dot, I'm going to click it. That's my center point. And for my arc or my half circle, I'm just going to click the end, and this end. So there's that. And then I have a circle that's right on the center of this out. And that circle there has a diameter of 0.25. 0.25 there. I don't need this line here anymore. Get rid of that. And then I can extrude, or I can finish my sketch, then extrude. And I want to extrude this piece in both directions. So I want to go symmetric. And that has a distance of 0.10. Like so. Let me make sure that's, yeah. I'm going to hit OK there. So there's that little piece on the end. I can turn off the visibility of this XZ plane. And then I just need to cut out the other holes that you see. So I'm going to start my sketch on this top piece here. I'm just going to draw a random circle. I mean, I could use the hole command or the hole tool, whatever you want to call it, but I'm going to do it this way. So dimension it from this line to the center, tells me that's 0.50. And then what else do I got? Oh, it's going to be in the center right there. So if I project geometry, project this circle here so I get that center dot, then I'm going to use the horizontal constraint. I'm going to click this center dot, click this center dot. Now they line up. Then I need to dimension the diameter of this circle. That is 0.25, like so. And then I'm just going to finish my sketch. I'm going to extrude that hole there. I'm going to cut it all the way through. All right, so there's that. Then I just need this one little thingy-majiggy on this end. So I'm going to start my 2D sketch on this face here. I'm going to draw a random circle like so, and then that has a diameter of, or actually it has a radius of 0.2. I'm going to cheat. It's going to have a diameter of 0.4. It's going to be from the end to here is going to be 0.5. And then it's going to be in the center. So I know that the center is, or that width is 0.75. So the center, I'm going to say 0.75 divided by 2. So that puts me in the center there. And then I'm going to draw 2 lines here. What I could do is draw a line off this. Let me draw a line off the center here and then go straight down. And then I'm going to offset this. On this side is going to be 0.05. And then on this side is going to be 0.05. I'm going to get rid of this line. Don't need it. Let me make sure that from here to here is 0.10. Yeah, it is. Okay, so I guess I could have left that dimension there, huh? Duh. There, and then trim out that, trim out that, trim out that. And I'm going to finish my sketch. I'm going to extrude, cut that all the way through. And there we go. So there's that piece. I'm going to try to rotate like they do. So I'm going to go to here. I'm going to click on the picture of the house here. Set current view as home, fit to view. Yeah, there we go. So then I'm just going to save this as angle support. Go all caps. And I can go up here and change my view settings. So that one, shade with edges, shadows, reflections. I can go to photo booth. I can, if I go up to default, I can, let's see, smooth ivory. Looks pretty good. Yeah, let me do that. Let me save it again. And make sure we got everything. I think we do. So yeah, we're good with that one. So that is how to create the angle support. And then next we'll go to the block base. There's a shaft guide. And we have two more, those two. And then we'll be done with this chapter. But anyway, make sure to like and subscribe. Hope to see you back. All right, peace.